Hey everybody! It's been 1 year since I broke my leg, and I wanted to come and give you an update on where I am with all of the things that happened. And I've been promising an update for quite a while, so I figured today would be the best day since it's been a year out since my injury. So I wanted to talk to you about Derby, where I am with that, and the recovery time itself, how long it took me for everything. So let's just get to it. So the first thing is I wanted to let you know that currently, although I would be skating and did skate, I ended up falling at a game back in January and breaking my wrist. As you can see, these lovely scars on here. So I've actually been off skates again for a couple months. I go back to the doctor next week for that, and hopefully he'll clear me to skate again. So I did get to play in a couple mashups. I played in the last game of the season for the Capital City Crushers in Kansas, and that was amazing. I got to play. That was my goal, was to play the first and the last game of the season, and I made that happen. So overall, it was a great recovery, great comeback for that. Some of the things that I needed to do, obviously, was physical therapy, a lot of it, and continue to work out in the gym outside of roller derby, and then just skate. So I got cleared to skate 3 months in after my surgery, and then at 6 months was cleared to hit. So from that 3 to 6 month range, it was very difficult because I wanted to do nothing but hit. There was some practices where I did a little bit of questionable things as far as the hit side is concerned, but knowing that you're in control of your body, you're able to control the circumstances where people hitting you back and things like that. It kind of made it worthwhile because I needed to get back in the routine and the feeling of hitting people again. And if I wouldn't have done that, I don't think I would have felt as comfortable going back into game scenario and playing, because I only got to scrimmage really a few times before that last game. So being able to do some of that stuff in practice really did help me. And so thank you, Crushers, for letting me do all of those things and really supporting me and encouraging me through that really difficult time. It was really a blessing to have such a great team to go through that with. So at 6 months, I was able to play again. I did do, so in October, I did the last game with the Crushers. I went and did a couple mashups, and then had kind of a little bit of a break in between. So from like November, I went to Beat Me Halfway in St. Louis. And then from November until January was kind of like a weird time frame. I went and interviewed, had found out I was getting a different job and moving out of the state. And so a lot of things were happening. I wasn't able to go to practice as much. And I went and played a mashup in January and ended up falling really awkwardly and breaking my wrist. So it's been pretty difficult. I did the move in between then. So right now I'm just kind of in holding pattern and trying to get back on my skates and get things figured out. But back to the leg. So my leg is, I wouldn't say it's perfect by any means, but it's doing well. I can jump, I can do all the things that I need to be able to do. Obviously, I'm not on skates right now, so it's kind of hard to give you an idea of where I am as far as skates are concerned. But when I went back, I was doing pretty well on them. I have some pain as far as where my screws are, but only 2 of my screws actually give me a hard time. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what my scars and things look like. I do want to let you know that I've been going back to physical therapy for my wrist, so they've been scraping my leg to try to break up some scar tissue. So if you see bruises, I swear it's just from that. So let me see if I can get this right. Okay, so knee scar, year later. This is what it looks like. It doesn't look too bad, actually. And these are the screws right here that really give me a hard time. You can see the bruises in there too. Those pull very, very hard and don't let me bend my leg like I would like to. So those, I'm hoping that here in a little bit of time, I'll go back to another ortho and try to get them removed. Down here, you can see my scar there from my screws. They don't look too bad either. And then I have one, and it's got a little shade on there, but my front one is like the most discolored and ugly looking one. It took the longest to heal. But overall, it's doing pretty well too. So the only issues that I really have as far as pain, weather change, I will notice it, but not really as much now as I used to. And then the other one I get is on my ankle, flexing backwards. I still get a little bit of pain that way as well. And that's what I notice more than anything when walking. Like in the morning, if I haven't like stretched my leg out at all, when I go to walk down my stairs now that I didn't have before, I have a bunch of stairs now, it'll actually pull. So I have to kind of do a little bit of a like ankle rotation to get my ankle warmed up before I take my stairs in the morning. The other issue is my knee. So the reason why I told the doctor or the physical therapist about it and to start kind of helping me a little bit is because my knee still gives me issues. Before I always had right knee issues. Well, now my left is in there as well. So without being on skates the last couple of months, I've really noticed a huge decrease in motion and also just pain in general. So squats and things like that are really giving me a hard time. And that's the only way I've really been able to try to keep up not being on skates to make sure that I'm ready to go back when they clear me. And it's really been giving me a hard time. So physical therapist has been rubbing it down and giving me some exercises to work on while I'm off skates to try to help me. So hopefully when I get back on skates, it will kind of loosen up, do the things it's supposed to do. But I don't know. We will see when I get back on skates. So I don't know what else to cover really. I've been back on skates, but now I'm off of skates and I can't really give you an update on where I am. But overall, the pain is not nearly what I expected it to be after breaking my leg. So I think overall, it's just really good. I don't really get any swelling anymore or anything like that unless I'm on my feet for a very, very long time. And just the basic pains that I would expect to have with a broken leg. So, and not being able to really do much as far as activity is concerned. So if you have any questions about anything that I went through over the last year with my broken leg, please feel free to comment on the video and I will answer the best I can. I know there's a couple other people I know who have broken their legs and they might throw in some comments as well. So feel free to ask those questions, but overall, it's been okay. I don't want to say it's good because obviously I broke my leg, but it's been better than I expected and my leg is getting back to where it should be. And hopefully when I get back on my skates again, the endurance and things like that will really help build my muscles back up to where they need to be. So if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching.